we have... We're level 19. Parched. How do I find out what time of day it is? I think we've done everything we could do here, right? Investigate the Brotherhood of Steel airship. We have meeting Deacon. We have talking to Ellie. We have going to the caravan and discuss our findings with Nick after we brutally murdered Kellogg in Fort Hagen. So yeah, we've got a little bit of a free run. We've got some areas to go back to if we want to. Going to see Deacon, going to the caravan to maybe get an automaton. We could just keep dog meat forever though. Let's be honest, we're never going back to Sanctuary. Our home here in Hangman's Alley needs to be upgraded because we don't have all the necessary benches to do all the necessary upgrades, which we necessarily need. But yeah, that's the plan for today, is essentially a bit of dicking around, doing little missions. Where's the Brotherhood ship? Does it go on the far side? It goes all over there, doesn't it? Investigate Brotherhood Steel airship. It's there. I'm not really into the Brotherhood Steel, though. They were knobs, really, weren't they? Whatever. I think we had slept a full night. We accidentally got a settler. A new little settler. So I might do a cheeky little... We've got the death counter. We've got the death counter on as well. Good. Can't wait for that to be used. We might do a quick little build while we're here. We should have a cow being delivered also.
Excuse me.
I don't think we've met. What can I do to help out?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Let me show you. Sure.
Oh, I'm going to super dudes. Oh, God, I'm not my armor. I just said, let me get my suit. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, cool. Okay. That was a great start. Oh, that was. What's going on here?
Synth-free shopping, right here.
Valentine.
I'm just asking for your opinion.
Oh, she's everywhere.
It'd be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well,
Miss Perkins.
I'm glad you're here.
You're back.
We got a new case while you and Nick were out.
Not with
Ready
your
to put on the
son.
detective hat?
What happened?
I'm a little busy right now, Ellie.
Oh, all right. But don't leave it for too long. Client sounded desperate.
I'm busy. I don't want to have to talk to... I've been ignoring her.
Hey, Valentine.
Where's your son? What happened?
It's your fault. Oh.
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
You don't know anything, Nick?
I woke up in a junk pile ages ago.
Ages
Just
ago.
another discarded prototype. The Institute hasn't come calling since. I'm sorry.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg.
Oh, he's
Huh.
dead.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah. Figures the Institute's only man on the outside wouldn't be the type to be taken alive.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the
I've been there.
Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got
Put it
no
back there.
leads, nothing.
That's the
That
cybernetics,
old
right?
Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... Who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari.
I've been there.
But if you want to head there together, just say so.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going.
I'm not going to take her. Oh, dog meat's got to go. Oh. Hang on, cancel.
Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if you need me. And by the way, at some point, you owe me an interview. I want to hear how this whole story got started.
Oh, shit. Dog?
Hey,
What's the plan?
Trade, stay. Oh, he's all gone, right? Oh, he's at the entrance. Dogman! He's gonna meet me there.
Even
anyway, right?
good people do crazy things when they're scared.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
The Brotherhood of Steel.
Better
Stay
keep
out
your
of
eye
good
on-
neighbor, you know what I'm saying? Boy. Welcome to get. That was the quickest ice cream we've had.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Wow.
Amari's downstairs,
Spucky.
you big flirt.
You're big flirt. Oh, I don't want to speak to him yet. I'm a silver shroud boy. Go on, Nicky.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I remember you. The memory inducement. Vault 111, right?
That's me.
What's this all about?
this one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Science.
Fine. I'll take a look.
Totally, Joey.
But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is,
Can make Nick
a
super.
brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine.
Holy.
Just sit down.
Go
If
on,
I start
Nick.
cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive
We're
functions.
both going
in
into the
parallel.
Matrix together.
He'll act as a
Me
host,
and Nicky boy.
while your consciousness
Oh my God.
drives through whatever memories we can find.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Let's go, Nicky boy. Okay, let me just drop this. Let me get out of my armor. That's right. It's me, the Silver Shroud. I'm also a detective. Oh, can I take all of this? This just says take. This doesn't say steal. Interesting. We want you to be at full health before you do it. Dog meat, stand by.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
No, 23. I did 20 in one stream, and then since then, I found power armor, and I've been living in it. So, it's Amari.
The simulation appears to be working.
Ooh, I
although
forgot
the
this.
memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Oh, yeah, we're going to live out and watch it.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Remember,
Mom
you
knew
are
how it
experiencing
was.
these memories as Kellogg.
She wasn't
This
soft,
may prove
but
disorienting at first.
she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Doesn't matter now, though. Why does that make no sound? Did you click to make it? I mean, I'm going to assume it's a user error.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
I'm sure that's gonna take some getting used to.
Okay.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
No, this is Kellogg as a child. Do I
There
care about Kellogg
appears
as
to
a
be
child?
another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone.
You got the scar.
I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
San Francisco.
I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. And I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know.
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Anybody here. And now with the baby.
Well.
Come on, Sarah, you got.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect
50
you to
months.
the next
You ready?
intact memory.
Ay. That's a long bloody time.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Amari, can you find something? No, it's gonna be better than I've had. I feel special. So special. Take a cookie with my fucking
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
That you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you back. So, lost his wife and kids.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So,
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
I hear you'll take care of people's problems.
Problems.
If you pay.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Can I just die at the end?
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
Ta-ta, farewell.
It's come to
Enjoy
my
the
attention
drive.
that you've been rather
a long old
disruptive of our operations.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed. And I had the expertise they needed. It turned into a permanent arrangement. Which suited me just fine.
This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
System off.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override
No.
initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
I'll try to locate another memory as quickly as I can. Please try to remain calm.
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me.
The way his eyes move
It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Get me out of this goddamn memory,
I
Amari.
found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
It looks like the exit's down here.
Is
Sean!
that your son?
Wasn't my
Supposed to be a
idea
very
to settle
recent
down
marriage,
with the kid in the middle of Diamond
Good
City.
news, I think.
I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
What does that mean?
Oh boy, Piper has really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be really mad this time. I probably shouldn't have even
Kellogg.
said anything.
It's okay.
But I did.
One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
The hell did he teleport? What?
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Goddamn teleportation.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movement.
It's been a long time since I've seen him.
I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry.
Oh shit. Let's sold load of it.
A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
But you mean like the one we're standing next to?
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be
Where's
safe.
Nick?
By the way,
Doesn't Nick go through some weird...
unplugged Mr. Valentine
shit
first.
Yeah.
Remove the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Doesn't he have like leftovers, like memories?
Building a collection or something?
Thanks, Doctor. I'm just going to steal all your stuff, if you don't mind. I don't want to set the world on fire. That's good. Taking all your stuff. I shall... Oh, there's stuff over there. Oh, nearly taking all your stuff. Half... yeah, boy. Alright, road was fun.
Go.
Come on, dog. Do you know what? There's so much of this that I've forgotten. Like when the ship came over after we killed Kellogg, I was like, oh yeah, the ship comes over. How you doing, Nicky boy?
Nick,
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
Well, I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me. But that suit of power armor you've got on might be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Good job, Nicky boy. Me and dog meat. Can I take a dog into the glowing sea? Do we have a mission now? The glowing sea. Find Virgil. Tune into... I don't really want to do it. Vault 88. That's stinky. That's stinky. Yeah, I thought that. You can get the... Does it work on top? Oh, wow. It's all the way out here. Oh, Vault 88 is different to Vault 81. Oh, sorry. '81's the one we went to.
Broadcast signal from Vault 88.
Oh, it's the Vault.
Authentication code word, impish. Vault 88 emergency classification. Unspecified integrity breach warning. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol BT-76. This signal will repeat.
I thought a lot of them were already in there. 1,000 rad protection. So I could throw that on and then jump into power suit and then I'm probably cool. Oh, nice. Vault 8, yeah, all the way down here. That's got to be DLC. Okay, so we're going to... Do we just go... We need to level up. So I think I'm going to head north, do the caravan. I'm kind of interested in taking... Woohoo!